Hi soul family, it's Shay. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you being here and being part of my community. I am Shay. I'm a sound healer and a lifestyle and spiritual coach, but more like a soul connecting coach because I like to get you back to connecting with yourself, connecting with your soul, and kind of figuring out this whole crazy world. So as you can see, I have my tuning forks that we will be doing a little bit of sound healing at the end to regulate our nervous system and put ourselves in the ether and maybe just find some peace in the day. So I just wanted to get on here and tell you quickly, well, not quickly, but just tell you about competing versus creating. So it's a big difference in life between a competitor and a creator. So what's the advantages and disadvantages? Well, I don't know if you've ever read this book, and it's such a great book. It's The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. It is life changing. I love this book. I actually have been listening to it for probably 30 plus days straight. A lot of people might get triggered by this book. You might get triggered by the fact that he feels that wealth is the way that we obtain our highest good. The highest level that we can achieve in life is to become rich. And some people might be triggered by the whole, like, life isn't all about money. Life isn't all about all the shit you can buy, all the stuff you can buy. Life is more about helping others, and it is. And I think if you can see the underlying part of the book is about all those things. And yes, it is aimed towards people having a lot of money. But the thing is that without to make our soul development, when we're struggling in life, when we struggle with money, when we struggle, especially with money, because that's how most of our life is all based around, although connection does rank higher than money, but when we have a lot of money, when we have enough money to live a full life, and that means time to read books and we have leisure time. We're not go. We're not always like working our butts off to pay our creditors and debtors and all these things. And when we have the money to go and explore and learn new things, like different cultures and people, when we have time and money to buy nice things for people we love, we find that it's satisfying for our soul. We're not constantly feeling the burden of life dragging down on us because we have to find some way of getting the bills paid and making it. So in the book, it just really just specifies that, to have a full development in life is to actually have a lot of money, which is fine. I like money. I love money. But in it also says something about creating versus competition. So a lot of people say, well, a lot of people who have competed, who work really hard and compete, make a lot of money. And they do, and that's great. But when you compete, it's yours today and it's gone tomorrow. You never get to really keep it. You always have to be at full throttle to keep it. You always have to have your foot on the gas pedal, no downtime, no time to, I gotta compete. I've gotta beat so and so. I've gotta be better than the best. And so you're always working harder. You're always trying to work harder and be better, and to beat, not for yourself, but to beat somebody else, to beat them out of that position, or beat them to that person that you admire, or all sorts of things, but when we become a creator of our lives, and we've created everything in our lives, the person we want to be with, the home we want to build, the job we want, the money we want, the business we want to build, all those things can never be taken away from us. I mean, of course, the partner and the house could burn down and all those things. But again, nobody's going to come and snatch it because it was something you created. You're not full throttle. You don't have to go, 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 go full throttle at your whatever you're trying to create because you're creating it. You're not like competing for it. And it also opens an opportunity for other people to also gain in the wealth and abundance of life. When we compete, we cut that off. We cut them off and we say, I want to be better than them and I don't want anybody else to beat me. But when you're a creator, you're like, I want to create and I want everybody to follow me. I want to share my wealth and love because I don't lack. See, a competitor, when they compete, you're lacking because you feel like if I don't do this as hard as possible all the time and beat all those people, I don't have enough. There's not enough around. There's not enough around. I gotta be the only one. That is a lack feeling. You know, you're always going to be carrying around lack and you will never find abundance. You'll never feel abundant because you're always competing. Because competing means I have to win or I lose. But when we create, we are creating it because we say, there's more than enough. Let me show you how it's done. Let me show. Don't you want everybody in this planet to be wealthier than they are? Doesn't at your core, like at your being, don't you want everybody to have nice things, clean clothes, fresh fruit, you know, clean water? Like at our core, wouldn't we want to see everybody win? And if you're one of those people that wants to see everybody win because there's more than enough in this planet, there can never not be enough. The supply is infinite. And as long as you keep on becoming a creator and stop the competing, like if you're I'm not competing anymore. I'm going to start creating my life. You never have to rush. You don't have to rush. You don't have to beat. You don't have to go full throttle because you know in your heart what you're creating is going to be there. It's going to be there. There's just a feeling, and when you create, you also know, like, I'm going to help other people get there. I'm going to help everybody I can get there. It's not all me, mine. I have to be the best. I got to be number one. It's let's all be the best. Let's all get some of this money. Let's all have the nice things. Let's all drive nice cars. Let's all have clean clothes. Let's all have fresh fruit and food and homes and clothes and feel great. It's such a great and amazing feeling to come at life as a creator and not as a competitor. So the minute you drop into competing, you lose the sensation. Also, in creation, that's when flow happens. People talk about, I was in the flow of everything, and it just came so natural, I wasn't tired, and everything just started flowing. That is from creation. That is from the creation. When you're competing, you're just, like I said, you're just full throttle. You don't care. I just got to get this done. I got to just be better. I just got to beat that person. And it's yours today, but it'll be gone tomorrow because you got it. It's always going to be, you're always competing. So I hope that kind of giving you some idea of how to maybe shift your mindset and also shift the way that you come at things. When you're coming at a situation or an opportunity, are you going to compete or are you going to create? You don't need to rush to get your house built before those houses are built, because all the good spots will be taken. This is what it says in the book, because all this, and it hit me so great, and all the spots will be taken. I gotta hurry. No, you don't have to hurry. No, you don't have to rush. You are creating what you want. You are creating the life. It is all coming to you. It is coming to you, and it'll come when it is ready and when it is done. And if all the spots are taken, a better one will be brought to you. A better one. So there's no rush. There's no burnout. People are like, I'm so burnt out. I try to do all these things and I'm just burnt. I'm exhausted. It's because you're competing. You're competing and you're not creating. Create what you want with the joy and peace and calmness that I'm creating it, and therefore it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Never lose sight of what you're creating. Always, always, always see it, visualize it, feel it, smell it. What does it smell like? What does that thing taste like? What does those sheets feel like? Feel the furniture, feel the room. Is it warm? Is it hot? Is it cold? Be as visual as you can. Feel everything in your body and feel it as if you already have it. Create it as if it was right there. Right there. If you want to get married, visualize that person. Maybe you don't know what their face looks like, but visualize touching their clothes, her gown, his lapel. Visualize the smelling of your flowers. Visualize people clinging, you're sitting at the top of the table and everybody's clinking and there's cutting of forks and everything. If you want to move into a new house, visualize the furniture you have. Is it soft furniture? How much light is in? Hear the birds sing. Even think about the doorbell you want to happen. Like, visualize everything and create always from a space of there is enough. I don't need to rush. I don't need to worry. I don't need to compete. I don't need to pull full throttle. Like, I don't need to be full throttle at all times. I just need to be in a state of knowing that everything is meant to be. Everything is meant to be. There's only abundance. There is only abundance. Okay. Well, thank you so much for listening. I really hope you subscribe. I hope you want to be part of my community and listen to more of my rants and crazy talk. So anyways, let's tune in really fast. You can close your eyes. You can stay awake and watch and tune in to just clearing a little bit of the air. Let's take a deep breath. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so blessed to have you. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I hope that you get some value out of this and you go out and you create. Don't compete. Stop competing. That's how you burn out. Stop competing. Life is just too short to sit there and compete for it. You create the life you want and you will be more the happier for doing it. Life will just be so much more blissful and beautiful, and then you just have to, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to compete. You get to just create. Thank you so much. All right, bye family. Hope you had some great days. Bye.